The latest on Tottenham Hotspur transfer targets Alessandro Bastoni and Bremer. Reports are stating there is interest in Manchester City star Raheem Sterling, and Tanguy Ndombele is in talks with an unnamed Spanish club about a permanent move away from Spurs. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's episode, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Now let's start by talking about centre-back targets Alessandro Bastoni of Inter Milan and Bremer of Torino. Well, there have been so many reports published that the player at Inter Milan, Alessandro Bastoni, does not want to leave the Italian club for Spurs this summer. Well, a report has just come out in Italy, and they are stating that Tottenham are strong on Bremer. Contact between the player's entourage and Spurs continue. Talks on an offer of 35 million euros plus bonuses. PSG, Inter and English clubs including Leicester City want him, but Champions League football is a priority. A report has just been published by the Daily Mail, and they are stating that Raheem Sterling could run his Manchester City contract down and leave on a free transfer next summer, instead of joining Tottenham or Arsenal in this window to give the England star the pick of the clubs. It states that Raheem Sterling is reportedly considering running down his contract at Manchester City to open his options ahead of potentially leaving the club on a free transfer next year. The 27-year-old's contract at the Etihad Stadium expires in 2023, and Sterling is yet to commit his long-term future to the Premier League champions. Tottenham and Arsenal are both believed to be interested in signing the winger, but Sterling is open to trying his luck abroad at some stage in his career. A report has just been published by the Daily Mirror, and they are stating that Tanguy Ndombele starts negotiations over Tottenham transfer exit. The Spurs midfielder spent the second half of last season on loan at his former club Lyon after falling out of favour under Antonio Conte, and now he looks to leave permanently this summer. In the main report, it says that Tottenham Hotspur are well underway with their summer transfer business after securing the signings of Fraser Forster and Ivan Perisic, while the club have also announced their retained list that confirmed lone goalkeeper Pierluigi Golini will return to Atalanta. There still remain question marks over the futures of loaned out trio Tanguy Ndombele, Giovanni Lo Celso and Brian Hill, but the latest reports have revealed that the former is already growing closer to another move away from Antonio Conte's side. According to various reports in Spain, an unnamed Spanish club is already in negotiations over a deal for Tanguy Ndombele, as a departure from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium seems imminent. However, it is unclear whether he will leave permanently or in another loan move. Tanguy Ndombele rejoined Lyon on transfer deadline day of the January transfer window and went on to record 1 goal and 2 assists in 15 games for the French club as they reached the UEFA Europa League quarter-finals and finished a disappointing 8th in the French league. Included in the 25-year-old's loan deal back to Lyon was an option to buy for 65 million euros, the equivalent of £55.5 million. But the side decided not to take up that offer, so Ndombele will return to Tottenham for pre-season this summer should he not find a new club beforehand. Prior to his loan move back to Lyon, it was reported by French publication L'Equipe that Roma were very keen on signing Ndombele, while Napoli were also interested, until it was suggested that a move to Spain could be next on the agenda, with Barcelona and Atletico Madrid 2 potential destinations. It then states in this report, however, due to Barcelona's financial turmoil, they are in no better position than Roma to take the Frenchman's hefty wages, although they did attempt to sign Ndombele 3 years ago and may potentially have renewed their interest once again this summer. Reports are also suggesting that there could be potential for Atletico Madrid to try their luck, although only on a loan deal until the end of the season at the time. And that Ndombele is said to have a good link with the sporting director, which has never been broken. Ndombele's high wages are set to be a big problem for a number of clubs, and he even took money out of his own salary to push through his move to Lyon in January. So he may have to take a pay cut should he seek an immediate move away. Lastly, in this report from the Daily Mirror, it says similar for Spurs, they may have to lower their asking price for Ndombele in order to move the player on, although Daniel Levy is keen to make back at least some of the £50 million plus add-ons that they paid for him. However, now that the season is over, there may be a willing buyer to pay over the odds for Tanguy Ndombele in order to end his miserable stay in North London. Now, my thoughts on these stories in this episode. The latest on Bastoni and Bremer. Well, of course, Antonio Conte and Fabio Paratici, I think it's pretty obvious that they want Bastoni. He's quite reluctant to leave the club at the moment. He absolutely loves the club. He's only a young player and he wants to stay at the Italian club at the moment. Whether he is persuaded to leave by Inter Milan or Tottenham, watch this space. We just have to wait to see how this pans out. But many reports have stated that if Inter Milan do actually put him on the transfer list, of players to go out the door, then he will seriously consider the move. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. If Spurs don't get their man in Bastoni, then many reports have stated that we will go for Gleison Bremer, who was the Serie A defender of the season last season. Well, of course, we all know when you buy the defender of the season at Serie A, you all know what happens. That happened last season with Christian Romero, of course. So Bremer could be a good move for Tottenham. The interest in Raheem Sterling, I think he's a fantastic player. Lots of Premier League experience, been there, done it. Won the Premier League, won lots of trophies under Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. So if he is available on a free transfer next summer, I believe that Spurs should go in for him if the wages is right, of course. Tanguy Ndombele in talks with an unnamed Spanish club. I would be absolutely baffled if Tanguy Ndombele is in pre-season with Antonio Conte. I just cannot see it happening. So I think that Spurs will be working extremely hard to get a deal done. Yes, we will have to lose money on Tanguy Ndombele. I think he's a player with great talent, but clearly he just does not give 100% on the pitch. And Antonio Conte, he demands more than 100%. He's come out and said that publicly a number of times. So I cannot see Tanguy Ndombele ever appearing in a Spurs shirt again. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.